And we've actually managed and done it. We are now on 100K. And the reason why the title says we is because it's not just me, it's a we thing. And there's so many we that I want to give credit to and I want to give the flowers to. And it starts with you guys. Yes, I know what you guys are about to say. Faysal, Faze, Unk, why being cringy for? Why was this emotional? What is this PR? I'm telling you right now, the reason why it says we is I would have never ever reached 100K without you guys. So you guys are the massive reason why I'm at this stage where I'm about to, I've hit 100K. I'm about to get my first plaque. I'm an actual YouTuber. Like I've always felt, and I've always said, and a lot of people have told me, the moment you become an actual YouTuber is the moment you get your first plaque. And now I'm about to get my first plaque. And in this video, I will talk about the journey. The reason why it says we, it's a journey. It wasn't easy. The journey wasn't easy. The journey wasn't butterflies. It wasn't sunshines. It wasn't as easy as you thought it is. The content is not easy. It's not. And I had to go through a lot of setbacks, a lot of personal stuff, which I'll tell you some of them. I'll tell you for you guys to know what this journey was all about, whether it is my own journey on my own channel, my SDS journey, and X, Y, and Z. Once and hopefully when YouTube, hey, I need my plaque. I need my plaque. The moment YouTube sends me that plaque, that's when we can actually do a massive Q&A, do a massive special stream where you guys can ask me anything and it can be an absolute enjoyment. At the moment, I just want to tell you guys, it's still a celebration. Don't get me wrong, it's still a massive celebration. And yes, let's start with the journey. It's a very simple journey. It's a very quick journey. I'm not here to make it, don't get tissues. I'm not here to cry as well. It's about just for me to be honest with you guys, because I told you guys, the moment I get to 100K, I'm going to tell you more about myself, more about this journey. If you guys are part of this journey, if you guys want to do this journey, I'm going to tell you some of them, the whole journey and what it took for me to get to 100K, because it wasn't easy. It wasn't as easy as you think it is. I am not 17, 18, 19, or 20. Drop the gimmick. Unk, put the gimmick down. Put the gimmick down. Put the gimmick in the back. I told you guys, once I get to 100K, I will tell you the truth. I'm not 17, 18, 19. I am 29 years old and I'm still young. Young and fresh, baby. I still feel young. And don't be telling me, Unk. A lot of you guys, by the way, think I'm 30 or 40 or 50 or grandpa. Hell nah. I'm still young, bro. 29, I'm in my peak. I'm in my prime years. Prime years, look at me. Prime years, baby. But I'm 29. And up to the age of, only some of you guys, only my close friends know this, and of course, my family knows this. Up to the age of 23 years old, I had a massive, as you guys may have realized in my content, and you guys have realized, I had a massive start issue. Like, it would actually impact the way I speak normally. Sometimes, like, in my early days when I was 15, 16, 17, I would feel embarrassed to talk because I wasn't able to talk like this. I had to control myself. And it's not like having a stutter. It's not something you go to the GP, to the hospital for them to get you a little, like a little anti-something or paracetamol, just something like that. It's not as easy as this. You had to actually control it yourself. You have to. And for the past 6 years, 7 years, I had to learn how to control it. And it wasn't easy. As I said, up to the age of 23, 24 years old, I was going through this period where I was afraid to speak, because if I did speak, then the stutter would come out, and it's not just a simple couple words. It would continue. And I know a lot of you guys might have the same issue. I did a stream. I did a call-in show once on this channel, my early call-in show last year, and one person came on and he had a start issue as well. And I loved the comment section. They laughed about it. I said, why are you laughing? The fact that he had the courage, I never had the courage. I never had the courage early on in the last decade when I was 17, 18. I never had the courage to come out and speak to people. So this is why this journey is crazy to me, and it's still crazy to me. It's hit me. I hit 100K yesterday, but today when I woke up, it actually hit me, and I was going through the journey where 10 years ago, 9 years ago, 8 years ago, I was barely able to speak to people, had the courage to speak to people, let alone actually having a social media. Because, bro, I never had a social media. Ask all of my friends, my close friends. I never had Facebook. I never had YouTube. I never had TikTok. I never had Twitter or IG or whatever. The only time I would use YouTube, I wasn't even on YouTube. I didn't know anything of the Sidemen, the Bet Squad. I wouldn't even know about it. The only time I would actually use YouTube is football highlights, football compilations, match highlights about a player. When we sign a player, I want to see how he is. That's it. That's how I would use YouTube. I would never be on, I'm not one of those people because I was so private and I didn't want to be involved around people. And then I worked in a real estate company where I had to learn to speak to people. But that's different. That's speaking to normal people, show them the house and X, Y, and Z. It's very different to speaking to you guys. And it's kind of, it sounds crazy because when I speak in my real estate, when I used to work, it was just me and them. So it's hard. It should be harder because right now I'm chatting to a camera. I'm not chatting to you guys. You guys are not in front of me. But all of you guys who are watching and subscribing, 100,000 people who are currently watching, you guys are not looking, you guys are not part of this room, but it's still scary. Like, you guys don't understand, the people who does content, chatting to the camera is very scary. And it only took me 4 years ago when my lovely friend, my close friend Sharky, asked me to come on SDS. Oh, come on, bro. I was like, come on, why you ask me to be on SDS when I've never been on camera. I'm camera shy camera, whatever you call it. I'm not doing that nonsense. I'm not doing that nonsense, bro. Let me just be me. Like, I'm chatting about ball, and I've been chatting about ball since 2002. And with Sharky, with Hasib, with my close people, I've been talking to them since high school. We've been debating and discussing and talking about football since 2011, bro, since 2012. So that's how I want to talk. Why you bring me on camera? You brought me on camera. I got on SDS. My first episode was 4 years ago. 4 years ago, just last month in September. And the first thing I did in my first episode, I went straight to the comment section. I wanted to see what this was all about. I wanted to see what people said about me, as people usually do. And again, I'm gonna give you guys tips and secrets. Whenever someone makes an appearance on a podcast or anything, on a video or on any sort of channel, the first thing they do, I'm gonna give you guys some secrets. The first thing that person does, they go to the YouTube comment section and they check what people said about them. It's the number one thing. If people say they don't do it, they're lying to you, they're capping. They're capping. The first thing I did, I went to the YouTube comment section and people were saying some good things. Oh, this guy knows about bull, this guy. But other people start saying about, oh, look at the way this guy is. This guy glitched out. Because there was a moment, my first ever episode, I glitched out. As you guys usually sometimes see, I was glitching out on the Paul Parker thing. And that's when I started. That was the moment where it kind of got to me. It kind of got, oh shit, like, if people are already making fun of me, then how the hell am I supposed to continue this journey? I can't continue this journey anymore. Like, people already making fun of me, so why am I here, fam? Let me just end it. Let me just stick to what I know, the normal 9 to 5. I was still working 9 to 5. That's what my normal life should be. I can't be doing content. Content is not for me. So Hasib and Sharky, they sat me down. They're like, listen, bro, you can do it. You can make a living of this. You've got what it takes. You can make a living of this. And this was 2.5 years ago. And I decided, I was like, okay, let me start after getting more comfortable on camera. And the moment, again, this is, if you guys are wanting to be part of content, this is just a tip to you guys as well. When you start the first month or 2 or 3 months when you first start doing content, you have to pretend the camera's not in front of you. You have to pretend that you're talking to an actual friend, the same friend you've been talking to about football every single day. So forget the camera's even there. Just act like you're talking to your friend. And after a couple more episodes, I started to get a little bit more comfortable. And people started to actually realize, okay, this guy, he's getting somewhat a little bit better. But again, at that point, I've managed to control the starter thing. Before, it was not a constant thing or consistent thing. It was more like I knew when to start speaking before it actually comes out. And again, that's what you have to learn when you have a starter. It's like, it doesn't disappear. It doesn't just automatically. Yes, I've managed to control it, but it takes a lot of freaking time and patience to do it. And I decided after that to make my own YouTube channel. Sorry, my first TikTok. My TikTok, it got numbers. I get to 10K, 20K, 30K, 40K, 50K. But TikTok's very different to YouTube. Like TikTok audience and TikTok followers and subscribers, very different to YouTube audience and subscribers, because it takes a lot more for you to make sure you keep someone engaged with you on YouTube, because that's a lot of hard work. And I've always said it. If you have 100K on TikTok or 200K on TikTok, it doesn't translate into YouTube. That's just 100K on TikTok is like 1K, 2K, or 3K on YouTube. Like, it doesn't make you any sort of massive. And that's what I had to learn. So I was like, you know what? Let me start doing YouTube. I started doing YouTube 2 years ago. And the first year, the first month, I uploaded 6, 7 videos. I was consistent. And then I took a break. And then I uploaded again. And I took a break. And then I uploaded again. And then I took a break. And I kept doing breaks and uploading, breaks and uploading. And my upload was just different sort of content. It didn't make sense. I was uploading La Liga content. I was uploading Premier League content. I was uploading just random prediction video. I was uploading Asia Cup vlogs. It just didn't make sense. My channel was all over the place. It went from 10K to 15K to 7K to 5K to 2K. It went all over because one thing about YouTube, you have to understand what your market is. You have to understand your niche. You can't just do everything on YouTube. You have to understand who your audience are, and you have to try to cater to your audience. And that's the reality. You can't do everything on YouTube. You can't one video do football, another video do basketball, another video do golf, or another video, you can't. You have to stick to one audience, because if people see you all over the place, then they know you ain't serious. And consistency is massive. You can't drop videos and upload, and then drop videos and not upload, and then take a break, and then it doesn't work like that. So last year, July, I was on 9K. And I said to myself, all right, the past year, I've done this, 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 I've done this. Let me just put everything I have. Let me put all my effort on the line. Let me give this one final chance. And let me see if I can actually do it. Let me see if I'm actually capable in doing it. Everyone tells me, oh, you can do it. But bro, I might just be Neymar, fam. I might just be like, you know, when people say who could have won a Ballon d'Or, I might just be Neymar. I might just be this. I could have done that, but never reached it. So I said, you know what? Let me actually put everything I have. If people like me, they like me. If people don't like me, they don't like me. If people think the start thing is a funny thing, I don't care. I've learned over the past 2 years, I've learned to distance everything about hate and all the hate comments and all the hate that people, because social media is all about hate. On social media, if you're not thick-skinned, then this is not for you. If you're not mentally strong, this is not for you. You have to be mentally strong. Because the first couple of years, I wasn't. The first couple of years, it got to me. Couple comments, it got to me. People saying you can't talk, it got to me. And X, Y, and Z. But now, when people say, the English, bro, it is nothing. It's nothing, because I've learned this means nothing. Online, on camera, people saying everything online doesn't translate into real life. And I've learned, I'm a grown man. I'm not 17, 18, 19, 20 years old. I'm a grown man for me to get something like that affect me personally and mentally. So last year, I decided, I was like, you know what? Let me do this personally. Let me do this consistently. And this time around, I need to be consistent. And I'm going to tell you when I started. This is full transparency, by the way. And I'll probably make a short clip about what I'm about to show you. And I do recommend people doing this because it helped me massively. This is me on Faye's video arrangement. I had a video arrangement. And my first video that I started being consistent was in August. I had in August, if you guys can see, I had 9,923. And what I would do is I would just upload videos. I'll put this on in a short form, like where you guys can see. Every time I want to upload a video, every time I'm creating, I'm thinking, all right, let me do this, let me do that. I decided, rather than doing Prem, because that's what everyone told me, do Prem. It's easier. You'll get to more subscribers easily, because Premier League is the the most dominant league. It's the most, everyone talks about it. It's the biggest league. You live in the UK. It's easier. It's easier. I didn't want to talk about the Premier League. I didn't want to talk about something that I don't want to talk about because I already do it on SDS. I want to talk about my passion, my love. I've been watching Real Madrid since 2002. I've been watching Barcelona consistently, week in and week out. I watched them before, but week in and week out. Real Madrid, every single week. I would never miss a single game from 2007. So why would I let that passion, let that drive, just talk about something else, which might be easy on paper? Let me pick my niche and pick what I want to do, my passion. Let me talk about La Liga. Let me talk about Real Madrid. Let me talk about Barcelona. This is what I know. This is what I've been watching for the past 15, 16, 17, 18 years. So I decided to do Real Madrid content and Barcelona content from early on. I said, this is what I want to do. And it started last year, August, on 9,900 subscribers. And today, October 2025, a year and 2 months later, we've managed to hit 100K. And this is why I'm saying the journey wasn't easy. Throughout that, from 9,000, from last year, August till now, that was a lot of this. But thankfully, I tried my best to keep it like this. And now we're in a place where we got to 100K, this special mark. And there's a couple people I want to thank for. Firstly, it's you guys. You guys, the most important, I start with you guys. You guys are the reason why I'm even in this place. I'm making a living of this. Like, watching Real Madrid and talking about Real Madrid and talking about La Liga is paying my bills. So I thank all of you guys for helping me to get to this point. Secondly, I want to thank SDS, because without SDS, I would not be here. Without SDS, without the platform of SDS, I would not be here. Like, SDS was a massive reason for me to learn what content is, about content, everything about content, everything about how content works, and the courage and the confidence. And again, Faysal 4 years ago is very different to Faysal now. Like, I've grown, I've matured, content-wise, camera-wise. I've very different to what I was. Go check my first episode on SDS 4 years ago, and go check me now. Go check my last episode of SDS. You see two completely different people, because after more time and practice and more appearances and more things, you start to learn more about yourself. You start to become the person that you are, the person that you want to be. And this is the person I've been throughout life, but it was hard to put it on camera because I had to. Do I change myself in order to please people? Because, again, this is the way I talk normally. I talk like this. I stutter. I might say some couple words wrong. My English is not the best. I'm not claiming I'm 10 out of 10 in my English. I'm not claiming I've got all of this, but this is the way I am. Do I have to change that to speak differently in order to please people? I was like, hell no. Let me just be me. And if people like me for being me, then perfect. If people don't, then I'm not going to force you to like me. And SDS was a massive reason of that. And the third, throughout with SDS, is of course two people who have been with me since childhood, has been with me since high school, are the reason why I'm on camera, is of course Hasib and Sharky. These two people, I wouldn't do this if it wasn't with them, their encouragement, their advice, just everything about it, them pushing me to do this. So this is why getting to 100K is a special feeling. Honestly, it's a special feeling. But as the title says, it's not I hate 100K, it's we hit, because this channel would not be where it is without those people on this platform, the people around me, and my friends. When I say SDS, it's not just the channel, it's everyone on SDS. The Libans, the Lias, the Fuad, the Fuizzis, Ilya, Stars, X, Y, and Z. There's so many people that has been part of this. And yeah, man, I hope you guys have seen the journey, the struggles early on, because it wasn't easy, and getting to this point is massive, man. It's kind of crazy. And yeah, I thank all of you guys. The next goal, let's make it 150. Let's make it 200. Let's make it 300. Like, as they say, the ceiling's the limit, or the whatever it is, fam. Yeah, fam, you get my point. Like, there's so much to achieve, and there's so much content I have, so much ideas I want to do. I want to start doing more gaming. I want to start doing more different sort of content, more vlogs, more X, Y, and Z. And this is what I'm trying to do, and this is what I'm trying to give you guys. And then, yeah, man, listen, I hope you guys have enjoyed this little backstory. Of course, it's not Madrid content, it's not Barcelona content, it's not La Liga content. So I know you guys are probably not going to watch it. Most of you guys are not going to watch it because probably you guys don't care. You guys just want, give me my content, give me my content. I don't care about you personally. It's cool, but I just wanted to address and tell you guys I'm so thankful for everyone who's been supporting wherever. And by the way, I've got so many different people. And I know some of you guys are from South Africa, some of you guys are from India, some of you guys from just different continent, Asia, Africa, North America, America, South America, Europe. Like, I've got so many different people. Like, it's kind of crazy how my channel has managed to reach different continents, different countries, and different people, and just different languages. And it's crazy, man. It's so crazy to see. And this is why I love this. I actually love this. And I love the fact that you guys love this. And I love the fact that you guys are showing love. And then, yeah, man, listen, I don't want to make it even more. I don't want to drag it even more. I don't want to make it longer. This is just a massive thank you for all of you guys who's been showing love, supporting, and everything else. Hopefully, once YouTube, my plaque, bro, once you guys get me that plaque, we can finally do a Q&A, a special Q&A. I was going to do this 100K differently, but I'm going through some personal stuff, which at one point I will tell you guys more about. Or you guys will probably realize in the next month or two, you guys will probably know or maybe hear something. But I want to make, but due to circumstances, this is the 100K video that I have to give you. And like I said, thank you, like, subscribe, and I'll see you soon with another video. As always stay consistent, whether on this channel or whether on my second channel. Peace. And I love all of you guys. Thank you so much.